Oh my gosh, have you ever felt just rushed by society? Have you felt pressured by society? Do you feel like you're in your 20s and you're like, what the hell is actually happening in my life right now? I understand you. Even if you're not 20, I understand you. Let's get into today's video right now where we're just gonna talk about how it is to be in your 20s. And if you're not 20, then it's okay, because I'm still gonna teach you anyway. So let's get into it right now. Hey, welcome to a new video. My name is Tyson and this is Owning Purpose, helping young people discover their gift and own their purpose in life. And today I want to talk about being in your 20s. If you're not 20 years old, I want to give you advice and tips on the feelings that you're going to get when you're in your 20s. And if you are 20, you can relate to me, and let's break down this video. So the first thing I really want to talk about is feeling like you don't know where to start. Here's the thing about being in your 20s. Being in your 20s is like going on a different path. One day you're here, the next day you're in kind of like a darker path. The next day you turn and you're walking towards a completely different destiny. Somewhere that you have no clue where it is that you're really going. You kind of have your parents and your friends and all these different people telling you what to do in your life. However, you really can't even figure it out for yourself. And you're having such a hard time trying to figure out what you want to do while listening to everyone else sometimes at the same time. A lot of times in your 20s you feel depressed some days. Some days you feel like, if what I'm doing for my actual life, is this serving me and giving me purpose? Can I take my gift that I really love and the passions and the things that I enjoy and turn them into something great? Or do I have to follow everybody else and what everyone else is telling me to do? Go to school, go to college, get a good job, work until you're 60. Is that really the life that I want for myself in my 20s? So some of the things that I've really been dealing with lately are just, sometimes it could be depression, sometimes it could just be overanalyzing, overthinking, sometimes it could just feel like I have so much more to offer and I have so much more that I want to do in my life, but I'm also still 22 at the same time, and I have a lot of time to figure it out. But at the same time, I don't have a lot of time to figure it out. Let me give you guys some examples. So oftentimes when we look at our friends, we look at family, we look at all these different people who are telling us what we should be doing. We're not even allowed to kind of walk in life and enjoy life. You see how I'm walking on this path and I'm enjoying nature. Sometimes your 20s is about being adventurous. It's about trying new things. It's about looking at different things and going to different places. Sometimes those places are literally inside of yourself. Sometimes you have to go deep down when you're in your 20s. I've been learning to journal, and that's really been helping me. I've been learning the power of meditation. I've also been learning how to connect with other 20-year-olds who are going through the same thing like me. Because here's the thing, society, social media, we compare ourselves to people who are maybe making more money than us. Maybe they have a major that we think is, more high class, or it's a little bit better. I know when I first was in my freshman year, I used to compare myself to a lot of people who were doing things that I wasn't doing. There's a lot of my friends now that they're working jobs and I don't really feel myself in the job market. But at the same time, I'm also trying to figure out the whole entrepreneurship thing, and I don't really know about that either. One thing I can say about myself too is that I'm learning to understand what it means to enjoy life. Sometimes in our 20s, we can be extremely hard on ourselves. We're constantly always judging ourselves to think that we have to be at the next level. We have to have that degree. We have to have that perfect job. We have to be living in this apartment by this specific time. And the truth is that we don't. A lot of times we're pressured because we think that we're supposed to be here by 21, and we're supposed to be there by 23, and we're supposed to be married and have children by the time we're 25. And when we're 30, we need to be living in a house with this person and have an established job. That's not the truth. The truth is that we have to learn to enjoy the process and stop feeling like we have to be rushing our life. I know for me, I'm such an ambitious person and I have so much that I want to do in such a small amount of time. And my grandma, she continues to remind me you're only 22 years old and you have so much to live for. And if you think about it, when you're in your 20s, you have so much more free time to do things, to explore. One of the things that I've found that I love doing this year is coming out in nature and looking at beautiful sights just like these, the trees and the sky, and being able to just absorb life every single day and not take things so serious. At the end of the day, I think it's always good to find creative projects, passions. If you enjoy cooking, or you enjoy making videos like me, or you enjoy, skating, or whatever it is you love to do, go on walks. I think this is the perfect time to do this. With me being in college, and with most of us that are in college, or if you're watching this and you're going into college and you're having to do online classes, it can be challenging. If you maybe never went to college and maybe you feel like you're being judged because you never went to school, or you feel like you're not smart enough. You are smart, you are intelligent, and you have a lot of knowledge in you. And I want you to understand that in this moment right now of being in your 20s, it's confusing. You don't know what's going to happen. You are anticipating this great life and you're speaking it into existence. And although I believe it for you and I believe it for myself, it's about taking one step at a time. It's about learning to enjoy the process. Gary Vaynerchuk, he talks about just enjoying the process. And I think that if you take this time of this year, you take this time of being in your 20s, and if you feel lost, if you feel confused, if you feel like I'm not worth it, I have nothing to live for, I am stupid, or whatever you feel, please cancel out all those negative beliefs. I want you to come outside with me. I want you to sit with me. I want you to take a notebook and reflect. I want you to get a new book that you're interested in. I want you to try, pursuing something that you've always wanted to do. I think that before this year ends of 2020, as we step into 2021, I think it's so important that we take this time to learn to love and to learn to figure out the things that we love to do. We learn as 20-year-olds to talk to one another, to get to know one another a little bit deeper, to hear each other's stories and things that we're going through. Understand that anything that you're going through right now in your 20s, if you feel confused, I don't always feel like uploading videos. Sometimes I've been beating myself up because my views aren't getting as high, or maybe I'm putting systems in place and maybe they're not working for habits or for different things that I'm trying to do in my life. And sometimes I feel like I'm a failure. Sometimes I feel like I'm not working hard enough, or just all these beliefs, these limiting things, when really in life, we just need to sit down. We need to sit down. And if you're entering your 20s, or you're in your 20s right now, and you feel afraid, you feel lost, you feel scared, this is your confirmation. This is me telling you that it is okay to be where you're at right now. It is okay to feel lost. It is okay to feel confused, because this is all a part of the process. And in order for us to grow, in order for us to learn, in order for us to continue to keep expanding as people, we all have to go through some type of pain, some type of hurt, some type of challenge. Even me being out here, there are cars flying by in this neighborhood, and I've had to challenge myself, come outside, film. Even if people stare at you, if you look crazy, it's okay, because I have to challenge myself to know that what I do today is going to help me tomorrow. And I pray that wherever you are watching this video, please understand that you have everything in you to live in your life's purpose. You are in your 20s right now. You may feel rushed, or you may feel like your parents or your family, or you need to outgrow people's views. You need to remove yourself from other people. This is all part of growth. And don't let anyone make you feel like you are worthless, you are shitty, or you are a bad person because you're growing and expanding as a 20-something-year-old. And I'm just keeping it real, because that's what my channel is about. And I want to be authentic, and I want to help you to be the best version of yourself. So if you love this video today, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, because it tells the YouTube algorithm that this video is valuable, and that other 20-year-olds and other people who feel rushed by society can listen to this video. I have a free ebook that I have created called The Start to Discovering Your Own Purpose. All you have to do is go down below, either in the description box or the comments, to get this book right now. It's completely free. Once you download this book, I will be able to have you on my email list where you will know the next course that I'm coming out with very, very, very soon into 2021. You really want to get started on this free ebook if you are struggling discovering your purpose. If you're struggling and you don't know how to self-reflect, you don't know what your interests are. This book, The Start to Discovering Your Own Purpose, is really going to help you elevate your life, to self-reflect, and to get to a place where you start to pursue the things that you really love to do, and you learn how to find happiness in what you love to do. Okay? There's a second resource that I have for you, which is my one-on-one coaching. All you have to do is go down below in the description box, click on my link tree, and you can find all my resources there. I also have a Google form sheet that you can fill out if you want to do the one-on-one coaching with me. Okay? Now, for the end of this video, I know there might have been some noises and some things happening that are not in my control. But what I do want to tell you is that your life matters. Your life truly does matter. Every goal, everything that you're working for right now, it matters. Now make sure you go get that free ebook, The Start to Discovering Your Own Purpose, right now. Down below in the comments or down below in the description box, get your free ebook today. Let me know in the comments how you feel about this video. Did you enjoy it? Was it fun? Did you learn something from it? And what other videos do you suggest that I make in the future? So with that being said, make sure you get the free ebook down below in my comments, down in my description box. You can email me if you have any questions, and I will see you in the next video. Keep owning your purpose. See ya.